only thing you have to keep in mind is because you're talking about last Friday, so we will. Hello.
Yes, hello. Hi.
Hi. Good evening and welcome to Clapingo.
Yeah, good evening too. Thank you so much for welcoming.
Okay. So my name is Priyanka and I am from Kolkata in West Bengal. I have been a spoken English teacher for over 25 years now. I am also a recognized mentor from the USA. And I'm sure all this information is already there on my profile, right? So I will not
Yes.
bore you with it further, but I have no details about you except for the fact that your name is Shahid.
Okay. So, let me tell you the detail of me. So, this is
Yes.
Sahid and I am from India, Jharkhand. And I am from Jamshedpur. And
Sorry?
I'm from Jamshedpur.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
I like to play cricket and I like to listen music sometimes. And I'm so fascinated about my English. And these days I have been learning English language.
Okay. Okay. Uh,
Yes.
Shahid, Jamshedpur, it's a lovely city, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes, because I have an uncle who has stayed there for a long time. He was in a place called the Circuit House area
Okay. Yes. I am
because
aware about.
he was actually the country head of Larsen and Toubro. Like you must have heard of Larsen and Toubro, LNT, as it's commonly called.
LNT. Okay.
But anyways, I have been to Jamshedpur many times over the years, and it's a beautiful city. That's all that I was wanting to say. And Shahid, we don't have any session notes with your session, probably because you're already 275 sessions down,
All
right?
that. Yes. So yes. So you can ask me any random question, random topic, and you can give me a topic. We can
Right.
talk.
Shahid, would you like to tell me what exactly you do?
Like I'm working in Oman right now. So I'm employed in AS company. So
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Would you please repeat that? I'm working in.
I'm working in Oman right now. Right now, I'm living in Oman. Oman is a Gulf country, so
Okay,
I'm
I'm so
employed here.
I have studied for
Yes.
I think around 10 years at Oman in Muscat
Oh wow, that's glad to know that. Yes. So
because
Muscat is
I
capital
spent
of
my
Oman.
entire schooling years, even though I'm basically from Kolkata, but I must have been around 3 years old. Since then, my father was continuously employed in the Middle East. He was with a
All
company
right.
called, I don't know whether you've heard of it. It's a very famous company in Oman also. It's called Mohsin Haider Darwish, MHD.
I'm sorry, but I'm not aware. Yes. So there. Yeah.
Okay,
So
but
let's.
basically I was in I studied at the Indian school Muscat for around I think 8 or 9 years.
All right. That's glad to know that, and that means you are aware about in Oman. Like in there in Muscat, if you're talking about, so you must be visited in Lulu hypermarket. It is a very big mall
Yes,
in Muscat, and there is available. I think you must be visit there, like Grand Mall. It is
okay,
also very famous.
right. Uh, Actually, my elder son, he just graduated from a British university, and he's also
Okay.
currently employed. He works in real estate. He's working with a real estate company, but he's in Dubai. So you have this Lulu hypermarket thing even in Dubai.
All right, all right. So okay, that glad to know that. Like,
Yes. Okay. Can I just ask you that the kind of job that you do, that you're employed in, does it require you to do much of public speaking? Do you have to stand up and speak a lot, or in front of people?
No, no, there is no require in my workplace to do. No.
Okay. But basically, because like I can see your 275 sessions done at Clapingo, right? So in future, how many sessions do you have left? Any idea?
Uh, like, see, I don't know, uh, means, do you want to know about like in future how much session I take? That you want to know?
And you understand Hindi, right? Can I just explain this to you in Hindi?
Yeah, you can explain. You can explain. Yeah.
ओके नहीं हम बोल रहे हैं कि आपका ये जो 275 सेशंस हो चुका है तो अभी आपका और कितना सेशंस बाकी है क्लपिंगो में आपका सब्सक्रिप्शन में
Right now, like I think there's, I have a left session. I think 7 or 8 sessions. So when it will finish, so then after if I will take the subscription, so if I have to take session, so I will have to take subscription first. Then I will take session again. So I
ओके
have left
ओके
7 sessions right now. My like subscription.
ओके ओके so can I ask you when you first started at Clepingo 275 sessions earlier, right? How many months ago was that?
I think 2 years ago, or
Two years.
more than 1 year ago. Yes, yes.
Okay. So that time you must have had some goals, right? Something in your mind that I'm joining Clapingo because this. So can you tell me what your goals were when you first joined Clapingo?
At that time, I just wanted to interact with a tutor, like in English, and at that time, I was not able to speak well, and so that's why I have joined. And my aim was at that time to interact with a tutor, and like he would rectify me. Then my English will be improved. So that was my goal at that
Okay.
time.
Do you think you've been able to achieve that goal so far?
Uh, no, I don't think so because I didn't take my session constantly. That's why I don't think I have achieved that goal. I think I haven't achieved that goal because still I think like yes, sometime I get a good compliment from the tutor. Yes, like this appreciated me, but from my inner side, I don't think I am able to speak English well, and I don't think like I'm interacting with her in a good manner because my aim is to natural English. I have to speak in natural, like with any tutor. That's the way the celebrity speak English. The way if I mention Clapingo tutor, so it would be not wrong. So the way Clapingo tutors speak English, like it's so natural. So that's the my aim to speak like them.
Right.
I don't think I don't think I'm speaking like them. So yes, so that's why I'm taking session. These days I'm taking session constantly because I think consistency is important. Earlier I had taken a lot, but I didn't take. I haven't maintained my consistency.
Right.
So that's why.
Shahid, see, what happens is it's not just about learning English, right? Any skill in life, say driving, say swimming, say
Hmm.
anything, any skill in life, anything new that you want to learn in life, you can go to the best of tutors, you can go to the best of trainers. But like you said, if you're not consistent, if you don't keep
Hmm.
practicing, it's not like, swimming also, just as an example, or driving. You go for 2 driving lessons and for 1 month you don't go, then obviously you will forget what you have practiced for those first two. So then again, you will have to start from zero, right? So,
Absolutely yes.
consistency is absolutely the main key. It is no point blaming anybody else or anything else, but if you are admitting, that is a good thing. That at least you're being honest enough to admit that I have not been consistent. So I think the only advice, because I have not seen you in all these 275 sessions, right? This is your first session with me, so I cannot really
Absolutely.
comment on how you were in your speaking abilities when you first came to Clapingo, right? I can only comment
Hmm.
on what I'm right now. So even though you are making, you're trying to make a reasonably good effort to speak English, but obviously there is much more scope for improvement, right? And for that,
Absolutely, yes.
it has to be consistent practice. There is no
Hmm.
other
Absolutely,
alternative, right?
absolutely, yes. Yes, that's why I'm having session every day. I hope like if I will be consistent, I will be speak well. Yes, true.
Yes. And see, Shahid, I have heard you speak for, I think, almost 10, 11 minutes now, right? So basically, whatever little I've heard of you, I can see that you're making mistakes in what we call tenses, right? You're making wrong use of the tense, the past, the present. So it is, like for a trainer, it is very easy for me to come and tell you that, Shahid, please work on your grammar. Shahid, please do
Hmm.
this. But no, you will not improve unless I give you specific practice, right? So
Hmm.
tell me something. In Oman, you have Fridays off, right?
Absolutely,
Fridays, and nowadays I think it's Saturdays also.
absolutely,
Okay. So let's say the last Friday, right? Last
yes.
Friday, whatever was your general routine, right? Right from the moment you woke up in the morning till the time you went to bed, right? Whatever was
Hmm.
your daily routine, you will have to tell me that in very simple language. Okay. The only thing you have to keep in mind is, because you're talking about last Friday, so we will only use the past tense, right? We will not speak in the
Absolutely,
present, and we will not say I will and I am, or these kind of tenses, right? So can we start,
understood.
please?
Yeah, definitely. Like last Friday, if I'm talking about, so I went, I'm extremely sorry. Let me rephrase my sentence. I woke up at 5 o'clock. Okay, uh, sorry, at 5:30. I woke up at 5:30. Then after I got fresh and I went to play cricket in Thamsa ground. It is a 5 kilometer far away from my place. I went to play cricket, and around 11 o'clock, I went back to my room. And then after I got fresh, and around 1 o'clock, around 12 o'clock, I went to mosque and I prayed Salah. I pray. Then after around 1 o'clock, I took my lunch. Around 2 o'clock, I took my lunch. And then I, after I came home, and around 3 o'clock I slept, and I woke up at 6 o'clock, and then after I took session at 7 o'clock, and around 8 o'clock I went to the mess and I took my dinner, and then after I walked outside for half hour, and then after like I watch
Watched.
YouTube video. Yes, I
Yes.
watch YouTube video and around 1 hour. And then after I slept at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
That I
Absolutely.
did my last Friday. Yes.
Okay. So, Shahid, if you notice, if you pay a little bit of attention to your tenses, right, when you're speaking, if you just concentrate a little, then you can actually use the right tense at the right time, right? The
Yes,
only
absolutely.
the only thing is, basically practice, and you also have to do a
Hmm.
little. You have to concentrate on what you're speaking, just so that most of the time you will be able
Hmm.
to correct yourself only.
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
I know that I see, like I have correct. I know about the tenses, and I think I'm good at tenses. But sometimes it's common mistake. All we do, and yes, and like sometimes I'm making mistake in in models, and sometimes I make mistake in my like will be must be, yeah, that. And sometimes it hypothetical situation when tutor give, at that time I make mistake, and I'm working on it, and move I will overcome soon. Yes,
Yes, of course. I'm sure you will. Okay, so Shahid, because 275 sessions, you know that we are on an auto timer, right? And the company will disconnect us automatically, right?
absolutely, yes.
I have tried to give you feedback as and when the session was going on, right? So please
Yes.
be a little more consistent. I think for you, consistency is the main advice, right? And
Okay.
before you know, I'm sure in a little bit of time only you will be able to become a very much more fluent and able to express yourself clearly, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you are all aware of your mistakes. You know where your problem areas are. Like there is no near new advice that I can give you, right?
Yes,
Except
absolutely. So,
practicing.
yeah, so time is running out, so I would like to know about how many number will you give me out of 10 in my spoken English?
Okay, Shahid, we don't encourage numbers at all, right? Absolutely not. I mean, we judge you on particular parameters, but there is nothing like a score, right?
All right.
Because in
But
especially spoken English, there can be nothing like a particular score. Because, and who am I to
yeah,
score you today? Who am I? I am just a
you are
trainer. Why?
tutor,
No,
you are
I'm a tutor.
trainer. So yeah, you can.
This was a conversation, right? This was not an assessment. Just 15 minutes of my time with you, and I cannot give you marks. Even I am not
All
that
right.
brilliant, right? Okay.
No, don't say. Yeah, you have
Tell me
25
one.
experience.
Let's do it the opposite way. If I ask you for marks, will you be able to give me marks based on just 15 minutes of a session?
Uh, I don't think so.
See, exactly. So,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, Shahid, I hope you have some sessions left. If you come back for another session with me, we'll talk in greater detail. And, then I'll be
All right.
perhaps give you more feedback, right?
Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yes. Okay. Bye bye.